for a bit?
No,
Can
Eric.
you just plug your ears? You don't need to deafen yourself. Just like stick your fingers in your ears, and that should be good enough.
La 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 la
Perfect.
la la.
Everything I wanted and more.
La 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 la.
Oh, that was nice.
Was that Inagata Davida?
No, that was
Just
oh
assuming that's a
fuck
yes.
it. No, it's a Bob Dylan song.
Yeah, Inagata Davida.
Yeah, that checks out.
Nope.
Yeah, pretty sure he's
That's
right.
an Iron Butterfly song.
I don't know, Tim. Sounds like you don't know what you're talking about.
I'm pretty sure I do.
Do you even know the entire discography of Big Bobby D?
You know the entire discography of Beethoven?
The dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was Airbud 4, and then he became Beethoven.
Yeah,
I
evolved.
need you to name me every Rick Moranis movie ever made. Now, go.
All right, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Honey, I Shrunk Myself. Honey, I accidentally blew up a baby.
I love that one.
Monster Plant. Chinatown.
Did you just say Monster Plant?
Yeah, and then Chinatown. I think those two were like sequels.
Sequel? I'm satisfied with this list. We don't need to keep going.
Sounds good enough.
He was actually.
You did this Ghostbusters, though.
I was gonna say Ghostbusters before you cut me off.
Should have cut
I
it.
don't think you were.
Yeah. This time I'm with Tim.
He did cameo.
You didn't poop on your chest once?
Okay, I'm not with Tim anymore.
It was supposed to be like it was supposed to be on the chest, but he's got bad aim. You know, I guess you take the glasses off and
I'm out of this whole conversation now.
he's farsighted or something.
Where when you ask Rick Moranis to pretend he's a kitty, he pretends he's a kitty. You know what I mean?
Look, you don't get the title more anus for nothing. Like, you earned that last name.
The hell is even going on? Fuck is this? Where am I?
That's pretty much how every Sunday goes. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's the last time that Magni ever happens, and so since it is, we have to
oh, we're giving it a send off.
just enjoy it. Yeah.
Let the credits roll.
La 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 la.
This is the decap. The decap song. Was he in Ghostbusters 2?
Mm-hmm.
Beethoven? No.
Yes. No. Also Beethoven.
I thought he played the dogs. Gorzo and Morzo.
He was Gozer the Gozerian.
Leave it to a Gozerian to poop on the hallway rug. I mean, there's some nice grass right outside. Like, have you heard of nature?
Can't say
When
I have.
Chris's name was Mangozer, the Mangozerian was one of my favorite things that's ever happened to this Discord. Also, the high mangoes thing.
I didn't agree to that. Brian stole my image.
I mean, I also didn't agree to it, but, you know, can't beat him, join him.
I'm sorry, what did Ryan steal your image for? Aside from, you know, like, the whole, like, identity theft thing.
For
which,
Mango.
no, I just realized we're streaming. Oh, right.
La 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 la.
Very nice. Good cover. Nothing to see here, folks. Move along.
As if anybody other than us watches these or listens
Not
to them.
a chance. Not a single chance. All
That's
those views,
all
misclicks.
Tim doesn't believe in the rest of the internet.
Other people besides me exist? Weird.
Yeah, there's Brian, who is now known as Tim.
We're starting off real sus here, Eric. I'm just saying.
Brian's not a person.
There's
Aubrey got it right. We don't need to go on. Brian's not a person.
Yeah, the no follow-up is just, that's a statement of fact. Everyone was happy to let that one sit for a little bit. Good. Yeah. And I guess it can keep sitting, huh? Boy, that Brian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. Not even a person. Got him.
What a jackass.
What a non-person. Am I right, guys? Yeah, I'm just assuming you're agreeing. Yeah.
I mean, this is what happens when he doesn't join chat. We've
Fucker.
told him, if you're not here, we're just gonna shit on you relentlessly.
It's funny.
Both
that this-
figuratively and literally, because we are playing kitties.
Why is this happening again? The actual fuck.
Don't make me get out the Moranis. Also, I cannot remember what Rick Moranis sounds like, but I'm just imagining him with Gilbert Gottfried's voice.
I mean, you're close. Close enough, you know.
Yeah, basically. You may as well just keep rocking with that.
Ghostbusters!
Nailed it. Flawless.
Got it in one. I don't think we
Yeah.
need any more takes of that.
One and done.
Honestly, you also reminded me of Bill Murray a little bit there, and also Dan Aykroyd. It's great.
It's a little known fact that the entire Ghostbusters cast was voiced by Gilbert Gottfried.
So say voiced by you?
Actually, they spared no expense, and they made mech suits for Gilbert Gottfried to get inside of. And
Except for Dan Aykroyd, who is actually a robot. So they just had
He
Gilbert
prefers
Gottfried
it-
climb inside of him.
he prefers if you pronounce it Robot.
Robot? Okay, noted.
Robot
Apologies
boy.
to Mr. Aykroyd, who I'm assuming is listening.
Of course.
I mean,
He's part of
most
the internet.
definitely. Us, we listen, and then also Dan Aykroyd.
That's it. That's it's
Yeah.
us. Yeah.
That's actually how the Brian character came about, I think. It was Dan's idea and just ran with it.
That's how I'm going to open my
Oh,
podcast from now on.
fucking God.
Hello, Mr. Aykroyd. And that's it.
You may notice in the Hoser of Lake Nipissing episodes, Chris tries to make him break character, but he's good. He doesn't. This is
Oof.
going to be the obscure thing that gets back to Dan Aykroyd and be like,
We're going to see a TikTok response from Dan Aykroyd in like a week about.
he's up in Quebec flossing.
He's going to mispronounce Magnes in the conversation now. And be like, Magnes. These fucker Magnes talking about me on the internet.
These mage fellows. It's just Gilbert Gottfried again. These mage fellows.
All of a sudden, his face opens up and reveals that he is actually a mech suit, and we weren't lying.
Yeah, we revealed the truth. It was us.
I can't believe they found out my secret.
My secret!
Could you imagine, though, a world where that actually played out? That'd be great. I'd just die afterwards, because what else is there to live for?
That's a world Dan Aykroyd wants to live in.
I mean, 1000%. Like, if you've ever listened to a Dan Aykroyd interview, like, that is the most accurate thing ever said about Dan Aykroyd, is that he wants for Dan Aykroyd to reveal that he's been a mech suit the entire time with an alien inside, just some Men in Black shit. Like, dude, when you go on Joe Rogan and Joe Rogan starts to go, "Are you a little bit crazy?" That's how you know that you're off the fucking deep end, homie. There have only been a few interviews that Joe Rogan has done where it's apparent that he thinks the person he's talking to is fucking nutty. And every single time, like, I am very concerned for the safety of that person, because if Joe Rogan immediately is like wondering like your sanity, like, oh fuck, it's not good, pal. Like, that's a bad barometer, friend. Like, it's hurricane season around this bitch. Like, I don't even, dude, what the fucking fuck?
Oh, crazy. Maybe you shouldn't do DMT.
Oh.
You should do DMT.
This has been a fucking wild train ride this evening already.
We haven't even started playing yet.
Yep.
Damn.
It's called stalling. Yay. Can't die if we don't play.
La, la, la.
Can't die if you don't.
He's right.
Speaking of, how y'all doing? Good? I would like to hear very detailed
doing
explanations
pretty
of your day. Yeah, what happened today with you?
I worked
Nothing
for
really.
12 hours.
I hung out with my friends.
Uh-huh. Did you get like snacks or something?
Nah.
No? No snacks for anyone today? Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I took a shot at Miss. That's fine. I'm okay with this. I'm an adult. I can accept that.
I went to my friend's house and hung out with her, so that was fun.
Cool, cool. Like what type of house?
Like, what kind of friend?
Also, yeah.
It's kind of a single-family ranch, you
Like-
know, situated on top of the hill. Furnished basement, about 1,800 square feet, attached garage, you know, no big deal.
Nice, I'll buy it. Wait, what?
But how's the attic look? Like, is it a finished attic or?
Okay, follow-up question. What is scarier, the attic or the basement?
Oh, the basement. Hands down.
Why is the basement always scarier to people, man? Like, the attic is an objectively worse place to be. Like, if you get trapped in the basement, you don't have to worry about it getting hot as fuck up there. Like, the attic is going to get bad fast.
Yeah, but the mold might get you in the basement. That's a death that keeps on giving.
Friend,
My
if
thing
you
is
have mold
that
in your
I
basement, you have a
feel-
very big problem.
In theory, okay, I wasn't talking about me, alright? This isn't about me, okay? This is a conversation about you guys. Let's keep it focused where it needs to be.
That sounds like something that somebody with mold in their basement would say.
Bruh.
See, the thing
Mold
is,
That sounds like
says what?
something.
to me, a basement is very structurally sound. An attic, however, you know, you're gonna fall through the floorboards, and then the roof's gonna fall in on top of you.
What
And
kind
then
of
you're gonna
attics
be
are you
coated-
hanging out in?
Then you're gonna be
Yeah.
wearing an asbestos blanket, and you're gonna have to
I've
chew your
decided
way
that
out.
neither of you are experts on
Look,
on
I've built
construction
many
and cannot
basements
be
and
trusted
zero
authorities. Perfect. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you admitted to your flaws, and so moving forward, we will trust none of your judgment. Perfect.
You're the one who said that
But
the
listen,
basement
I
wasn't
feel so
scary,
much-
Tim. You
Well,
fuck.
hey, just because you're agreeing with me doesn't mean your credentials allow you to agree with me. You know what I mean? You smell what I'm stepping in? Oh,
No.
kinda
My thing
shit.
is that I feel
You
safer
can blame Rick
up in the
Moranis for
air. I feel safer high up than I do underground. I will never feel as safe in a basement as I will in an attic for that reason, because I hate being underground.
So
Well, I want to know why Mold Basement was
No.
laughing so much at me trying to shit on Eric there, as though fucking Mold Basement here doesn't also have things in his house to fix. You know what I mean? Get
You know
your
what?
castle in order before you start laughing at others. You know, like
you know what, you jerk? Maybe I like the mold. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe I consider it a pet, okay? Jim down in my basement is very comfortable and has spread out quite considerably. All right? So maybe you should start picking on Jim and start focusing on your own life instead of focusing on mine, okay? Just because he keeps me company when I'm stuck in the fucking basement because I have no one else to talk to doesn't give you the right to call me out in front of Dan Aykroyd.
Oh,
I do believe that Chris Riley will be happy to know that MB or Mold Basement is no longer another Chris in the Discord.
It's just mold basement.
Yet another inside joke that only 0.1% of the Discord understands.
As it should be. As Dan Aykroyd intended.
I mean, if they would be watching with Dan Aykroyd at home, and I mean that both watching at home and watching with Dan Aykroyd in their home.
Like on their lap, probably. You know, getting nice and cozy.
It would either be sitting on their lap and crushing them to death with his gigantic 2-ton
I thought you were
titanium
going to say
body,
crying.
or he'd be like lounging like around their shoulders like some sort of strange fox throw.
We're just sobbing. I don't want to listen to the recap song. I don't understand what they're saying.
If they're truly
What's
lucky,
the recap song 30 minutes this time?
if they're really lucky, it's not the real Dan Aykroyd and just one of the morph suits that he wears over his chassis.
Oh, fuck. Oh, good God. God damn.
What?
So much lore has been born tonight.
So much. No, but seriously, guys, I might have a mold problem in my basement. Do you know any ways I could, like, fix that? Like, do I just splash bleach on the wall, or should I actually, like, call someone?
You should call someone.
Okay, the walls might just also be dirty, so, like...
Yeah, I would start off
Well-
with 1 part bleach, 3 parts hot water,
Uh-huh.
and just give that a good like spray. And then if that causes more mold,
Mhm.
then you may have started breeding Pokemon.
Oh, okay. Is that a good thing?
It's not a
No,
bad thing.
definitely not.
Breeding Pokemon?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, first of all, it's illegal in the
Under
state
any
of
other
Ohio.
Did you say in the state of Ohio?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not in Ohio.
There's
Oh.
laws in
Yeah.
Ohio?
Yeah, I don't buy
There's
that
a
for a
few.
second. And the most important one is against breeding Pokemon.
Pretty much.
The second most important is about wearing LeBron James jerseys in public.
Is that like don't do it or you have to do it?
You can't do it.
Okay, what happens if you do?
They tie you to a stick and beat you with yourself.
It beat you with yourself?
Yeah, you ever
Yeah,
seen
dude.
someone beat out a rug like against a tree or something?
Like in person? No. I've seen it in like films and stuff. I don't think that's a real thing that people ever do though.
I used to
Yeah, but
think
it's-
you were old.
It's
Mhm.
actually nothing like that. They just attach
No,
poles to
it's
your
something that
arms
people
and
do.
just make you hit yourself in the face, and they keep saying "stop hitting yourself" over and over again until eventually you go mad.
Yes.
I don't know that the Polish demographic appreciated that joke, Tim.
What?
You said they attach poles to your arms.
Yeah, I'm really, really done with you tonight, Eric. I don't think that we can continue this session. I'm feeling reclamped. Talk amongst yourselves.
No.
So any of y'all been to Brewers games lately?
Oh man.
Just me,
Any
huh?
of us been to
Alright.
what? I'm sorry.
It's Brewers games.
It's like,
Hmm.
please tell me.
Hmm.
Like, I don't know what I thought you said, but never mind.
Any of y'all been to the Aykroyd estate lately? It's nice.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, but I had to look on from a
Yes, actually.
distance. So
Better in fall, but
restraining order keeps me
what
away.
isn't?
What the fuck?
Okay.
This has been a weird start.
Yes, quite.
Yes, well.
Yes, well.
Well, yes.
If I'm being honest with you.
You're what?
I said you kind of ruined it there, if I'm being honest with you. R2!
Hi, R2.
Oh, tell the cat I say hi. You're not gonna, are you? That's okay. I wouldn't either.
R2, Chris says hi.
God damn right. Hell yeah.
Which
R2
Chris?
has continued to meow, staring into the abyss.
Well, tell him that it's Pirate Chris and not normal Chris saying hi. Shit.
Pirate Chris says hi, R2.
Stop.
She has continued to meow into the abyss.
Wonderful. That's
Now
the
I am
response I
petting
look forward
her,
to.
and she is staring directly in my face, exactly 1 centimeter away from my face. Because this is how we communicate. It's either yelling or not yelling.
Sounds like a healthy relationship. I was in one of those before.
Yeah, the good old days.
Not really.
I mean,
Really? Oh, man.
Ah! Ah! Toxic road, take me home.
I thought you were doing Chocolate Rain.
That definitely was.
Toxic road.
Oh, man. Don't bring John Denver into this.
I refuse to not bring John Denver into this. Thank you.
Oh, we're here now. We're doing it.
Oh, man. Okay, then don't come crying to me when a bunch of angry-ass hillbillies are on you. So...
Maybe that is a thing I enjoy, Aubrey. So,
I knew it.
let me and my hillbillies fucking
checking
do
that off
our
the Tim
thing,
bingo
okay?
card.
Okay. Good luck.
A few more Tim facts. I'm gonna get bingo. All right.
Is someone yelling?
Yeah, sorry.
I feel like Eric's about to get robbed. Like there's a home invasion or something. Like what's going on?
I was definitely more concerned with trying to listen and hearing what they were saying than muting myself so you wouldn't have to listen to the yelling too. But we can enjoy it together, the sounds of my neighborhood. Yes.
Ha, I've been there.
Ah. Yeah, you have.
No one bothered to rob my car.
You got lucky, punk.
I have left my car unlocked with 4 cases of beer in it in like a baseball stadium parking lot, and people are just like, oh, it's the pink car. They have a hard enough life.
Does that count as an anti-theft device? Just the color of
Yes.
your car? Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah.
No one's stealing it.
Yeah.
I'd only lock it if the car is actually running.
So you can't get out? Or so people can't get in while it's running?
So people can't get in while it's running. Because a lot of
Yeah.
times I'll start it and then
Remote
leave.
start. Yeah, right. That's a thing that I keep
I don't
forgetting
have
about is a
remote
thing.
start.
Oh, you don't? Then never
No, I
mind.
just walk out,
Okay.
start it, and then leave the
Cool.
key
You're
in
poor
and
like
lock
me.
it.
That's fine. Yeah.
I drive a busted ass pink car. You think I'm not poor like you? Come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah. We're not so different, you and I.
Eric literally spends $1,600 a month on booze. You think that he has money to get a remote start?
Okay. That's highballing it. I've been buying cheap beers lately. Thank you very much.
No.
Except for today.
Congratulations!
Where I bought Keystone Light's new Keylightful sleep paralysis demon.
Since the day I left Milwaukee, Lynchburg and Bordeaux, France.
It's Lakefront Brewery. I'm so sorry.
How dare
That's
you?
embarrassing. It's from
Oof.
Milwaukee.
Big embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's my phone. I was gonna say if I had my phone, I would post a picture of it for chat.
Well, we're waiting.
Let me take the fucking picture.
Hurry up.
Okay.
I feel like it's up to me to say, are we going to play D&D yet? But
No,
I
Tim, why would
don't
you
want
say
to say
that?
it.
Well, you fucking just did. What's wrong with you? We were having a good thing going.
Oh, man. Too bad. Time to die.
Fucking idiot.
Oh, shit.
We've hung out with the executioner long enough, ladies and gents, and everyone in between.
Well, I'll
Thank
have to
you.
say goodbye sometime.
Oh man.
All
I
right.
think this is the first episode of this is the first session of Magni that I've ever been like nervous for.
That's okay.
Gone.
Yeah.
La 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 la.
The nerves got to Aubrey.
Recap song.
Where's our picture?
Check your texts where I send all of our sponsor pictures.
Why do you keep sending it to my phone?
That's what happens when you give Eric your number. That's when you fucked up.
You said you were sending it so Stream could look at. This is the
okay.
worst way to do it next to sending it by actual mail.
Chris,
mail
let me tell you about Chris, let me tell you about Eric sending me pictures of my house. He doesn't stop by or like try and hang out. He just texts me a picture of my fucking house. End of conversation.
Well, you know what? I would probably do the same thing. That's a good way to announce that you're there.
Hey, and only you and serial killers would be so thoughtful as to send me a picture of my house.
Well,
Next you should send him.
If you were home, and this is the easiest way to get you to respond.
Well, okay, but if you didn't say there's a liver in the mailbox as the very next text conversation, I would be less concerned, Eric.
Okay, first of all, it was a gallbladder. Livers sell for a lot. I tried. Second of all, last week. Your
Yes,
topic
we,
was sad.
yes, we tried.
Shut up and you got fucked.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Have, but probably not.
No, definitely not.
Oh, wow. I think that was a good recap song.
It was the best one we've ever had.
It was the
I
most.
think you forgot to say something about how it was a recap song, though.
Oh, it was the worst one we ever had.
It is.
Yeah, no, it
Oh, yeah,
sucked.
right.
It was a big bad.
Sorry.
Do
Much
better
lame.
next time, Eric.
So last time, I can't play under the table, mostly because I don't care enough.
That's the
Recap it
spirit.
like we're the Dukes of Hazzard. Can you say like last time those old laundry sucks, boys?
Last
Found
time,
themselves in a heap of trouble.
last time those laundress sucks, Magnes Adventure Guild. That's a terrible name, boys. Got themselves into a lick of trouble, I tell you. I have to actually remember, so I can't keep doing that voice. Allie and Billy went to college for a day to study up on Ancient Forest Demon.
Yeah, and rest while we were doing it. Get some real shut eye while we were absorbing that information. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you found out through a little bit of a search. It is called Misko Velnias. In my notes, I have note to self: kill Billy first, then Brad. That's probably nothing. He question mark? I mean, it's a spirit, so it's kind of a. We'll go with he. He, is kind of a vengeful for a spirit. He's just kind of a mostly known for being an asshole who abducts unwanted children from villages, and most villages just go, "Oh, well, it seems the gods have taken them off our hands. Oh well." Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's married to a elder hag by the name of Kikimora. Then you flew back and got escorted by a group of will-o-wisps to this old hut built into the side of a mountain in a little bit of a marshy area of the woods. Where the Kikimora greeted you and brought you into her house. That was cool. That was nice of her. She gave you drinks or something. You guys talked for a bit. And Brad showed up, just in the mood for fighting. Escorted by.
In my defense, I was real drunk last week.
And also came in 2 hours late. It was the absolute perfect Brad move.
I didn't say I regretted it. I was just saying I was drunk. That's all.
Ooh, I'm Tim. I'm cosplaying Eric this week. Wow, we will.
Nice.
I'll say. Yeah. So Brad came in and was like, "You guys are all one big mother's fucker." And then the elder hag kind of laughed because Brad said, like, everything that they've told you is invalid according to our group, which included a verbal contract saying that they would not hurt you in their home. I think that's about it. Did I miss something?
Yeah, I don't think you mentioned the rest we took at the library while we were reading.
I will permit you a short rest.
Okay.
Fair?
Yeah, works for me. I don't really need it, but you know. Just swinging to help out Aubrey. Big team player, this guy.
Is that fair to you?
Hello?
Hello.
Oh,
Wait, my mic stopped working for a second. Alright, short rest. Please, sir, may I have some spell slots?
sure.
Okay.
I scrolled up and saw the party's trifecta of enemies. Whew. Okay.
Okay.
Is there like a mini waterfall running off behind you, Aubrey?
No, there's not.
No mini waterfall? Okay.
Can you hear something?
Yeah, it sounds like
I
a
would
mini
say
waterfall.
a little bit like white noise.
Yeah. That's probably a better way to put it.
It's probably the fan from my laptop. Man.
Oh, I am
It's not
very
like
familiar with that.
There.
Okay.
There we go.
Alright.
I think.
I mean, so long as you're not gonna, be embarrassed by Dan Aykroyd hearing this.
Oh, he's hating it.
Okay.
I bet Dan Aykroyd has a bunch of internal fans, and he really resonates with these fan noises.
Expended. Combined level it is equal to or less than half my wizard level, so hang on. Alright, cool. Cool.
One of you needs to quick remind me if anyone remembers. That includes you, Dan Aykroyd, you big old man. What had you and the hag already talked about?
The hag said something about Billy being one of Baba Yaga's children.
Mm-hmm.
And and Billy was like, one of them, and she goes, well, she calls you your grandchildren, and then Bradley showed up.
I do remember that.
Other than that, not really, because Billy just pretty much confirmed that she was a hag and was who they thought she was.
Okay.
And that's about it.
So y'all didn't talk about motives or anything. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Do I have any of my books? Unfortunate. Alright. Magnes.
Alright. Oh, shit.
Now the white noise is gone.
Oh yeah.
Trying to fall
Well,
asleep.
she muted herself. So.
Ah, yeah. It was very comforting, though.
Yeah.
Well, it was drifting away.
Please.
Fucking a weird Sunday night, man.
Any kind of fool can hear that little waterfall. It sounds like it's behind you. Aubrey, come back.
I'm here. Don't worry.
'Cause water falling. I don't know why I went
Don't
with
go hearing waterfalls.
that.
Please stick to the white noise and disruption we used to.
Jesus.
I was gonna say I don't know why I went with Free Fallin' for Waterfalls over
No, it's good.
Waterfalls by TLC.
I like the free falling.
Oh, okay. So,
Yes.
have you guys eaten or drank anything from this hag? Shefford, you drinks, right?
No.
You definitely didn't. Yes, correct.
Pretty sure
She
we were
offered us
diving
drink.
into the cocoa. Pretty sure Allie got
if
into the
there's
cocoa.
Allie is definitely drinking that shit. Are you kidding
Yeah.
me?
I couldn't remember if I get
No,
offered
Billy's
cocoa.
Billy took it, but she didn't drink it
But
Yeah,
it was cocoa.
because you never.
Yeah.
She's dealt with hags before. She knows their shit.
Yeah, Allie has not. And it was described as extra thick cocoa. So,
That sounds
You said we were rolling initiative, right? Or not yet?
Is Bradley rolling initiative is a better question here, I think.
I mean, you told me we were rolling initiative last week, so like.
That might have been an empty threat. I don't remember. I
Here's the thing. How aggressive does this fucking deer skull thing look? Because if it looks aggressive, Brad's gonna pull out his fucking sword and go to town. Like, you know what I mean? That's what Brad does.
So it did drag you in, but not like by a
Well, that's
foot
why
or-
I talk shit. You know what I mean? Like, Brad talks shit because he was dragged in. And that's so Brad can assess this situation and see what he does when Brad starts talking shit.
Yeah.
You want me to make an insight check? How about that? I can make an insight for you if you want.
Yeah, let's go with that. Start with an insight.
All right, cool. That seems like the fairest way to resolve this.
Yeah.
12 plus 4 is 16.
It seems defensive. It did release you from the vines that it dragged you in with, which, like, if it was trying to fight you, it would have just beat the shit out of you, right? While you were restrained or grappled or whatever.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so it definitely looks ready for a fight, but maybe not that it's gonna start one.
All right, listen. What do you want?
Okay. Kikimora. I can't remember what voice I used, so I'm gonna do default hag.
I'm pretty sure that's what you were using, to be honest with you.
I mean, it's called default hag for a reason.
Yeah.
We're trying to right the wrongs that the city of Dalton has committed against us. Or against the forest, I suppose. Though they do go hand in hand. Sorry, little horse.
What would you call justice? What would you see mete out?
Dalton is, well, they were a town that abided by the natural order, but the way they are now, I think perhaps it would be best if they weren't.
Who makes you the judge of what is natural and orderly?
Me? Oh, I am no judge of the natural order of things, but, oh, my dear sweet Velnias, only comes about when the right things are wronged.
So you're saying it is unkillable?
You could kill him, but if things aren't straightened out, he would come back eventually.
What
Velnias
sort of
shifts
curse creates him?
It is not a curse that creates him. It is the weave.
We have a problem here. They are paying. You are not.
And if Dalton is no more, their coin also goes with them? Or when the people are gone, their coin is left for you?
Something tells me my compatriots would not agree to that.
Getting big bad guy vibes from that.
And yet you weren't off-put or for lack
My
of a better
concern
term.
is for the guild. The guild must go on. However, I also think that there is much you are not telling.
The amount of history involved that I've not told you could fill books. But is the guild paying you to destroy my husband and I?
Your husband, yes.
It is. Interesting. I'm
You
trying
want
to
to know what I think?
1 second, sorry. I'm trying to think of how long it's been in game since you took on this mission. I think it's been like a day and a half, right?
Not very long, no.
Yeah.
Because Super Nintendo gets us places instantly, almost.
Yeah. Y'all got zoomies. You'll remember the guild hired you
Yeah,
to
it's-
find out what was wrong with the town, and then
Oh, I'm
afterward-
lying. I'm not. I
Yeah.
didn't say I
Okay.
wasn't lying.
I just wanted to make sure because it has been.
No, yeah, you should have just asked if Brad was lying. Yes, he is.
No, I mean that's fine. I don't think she really gives a shit either way. So,
Fair enough.
but she'll say, so, your guild, it does not hold any discretion towards jobs it takes. Then,
Of course, it holds discretion. A town is in danger from a supernatural threat. We were hired to deal with it. How does that seem as though there is no discretion taken there?
you weren't asked to investigate what causes this threat, you call it?
Listen to what I'm saying for a moment.
No.
We were told to come here, figure out what was going on, and then you informed us that your solution for justice is to destroy the entire fucking town.
Well, the living among it can go.
When someone such as me thinks what you are doing is monstrous, well, it probably is such.
What exactly is it you think I'm doing?
You are going to try and destroy sentient creatures for no other reason than because you believe them abominations.
And you are attempting to destroy sentient creatures for no other
In
reason than
defense
because
of those
in defense
who
of those
cannot defend
abominations. Good
themselves.
point.
You cannot try and tell me that I do not have the moral high ground here. I have never had the moral high ground ever. And I do this day.
The view from the top must look good to you then.
It does.
Well, we came here to talk. Billy and myself, and Giant Lady, and Garrett, who's often forgotten about, and some other guy who's not here anymore. We even went to a library.
Ask me if we're the bad guys. And finally, I'm proving to you we are not, and you're really going to abandon that?
Well, I'm just saying we put a lot of work into reading books to come here to talk, to see if there could be a compromise of some sort.
And there can be.
What is it?
As I attempted to tell you before you started shouting.
Oh, you'll let the organic creatures go, but the ones you deem abominations must die. Correct.
Yes, I do believe that
Brad will just give the fucking stink eye to Allie.
She smiles.
Misko believes that the trapped souls should be freed. As he puts it.
Can Misko, this is Aubrey asking out Billy, can Misko talk? Has anybody, directly asked him anything this entire time?
No, y'all have been ignoring him. Since since me and Brad came in. He's just
Brad
been standing
talked
in
to
front of
him.
the door. Oh yeah. Misko also talked to Billy, right? Or was it Allie?
I think it was Allie.
Maybe.
No, it was Billy when she went to tidal wave the fires.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Shit. I forgot about that.
So he can, he just isn't.
I am trying to choose my words very carefully here. So, And the liberation of these trapped souls only comes in the form of destroying the container that they're in.
You can't be serious, dude.
Sure, there's a great many ways of dealing with it. But destroying the vessels is the fastest. Go ahead and try to get all of the villagers round up and take them to a chapel, I suppose, and try and get them blessed out, if you will, and see what kind of resistance meets you.
I know how you create more of yourselves.
Mm. Yes, it's um, enjoyable. And while I would love to simply pluck a few of those trapped souls for myself and just really dig my claws into them, Misko disapproves. For now.
Brad is going to glare at Billy.
Kikimura's gonna smile a very boorish smile.
Hmm.
It's up to you, Billy and Allie. I will sit this out. Brad will put his hand on his sword and wait.
Well, do we know why these people are the way they are? Did I miss that? Was I sleeping through that?
I do not know what is trapping them. Something is. We tried to get the woodcutter to find out for us. And then I believe his house was burnt down. Is that correct?
Washed out.
Yes, that is correct.
Hmm.
Billy will turn to the not the hag. What was the forest spirit's name?
Misko?
Misko. She will turn to him and say, "Sir, may I use your name? May I call you by your name?"
It slowly kind of angles its head towards you, and in your own head, much the way Allie sometimes shrieks, uh, in a loud, booming voice, speak.
You are. Oh, jeez. This is the worst possible conversation for my horrible memory to kick in. This is the worst possible conversation for this to be happening right now. She she'll say, "You're the one who spoke to me while I was putting out the fire, weren't you?"
Yes, you seem quite magically inclined.
I am a wizard, and I am employed by the guild.
I tilt its head a little bit. And again, you hear, speak.
As Brad said, my compatriot said, our mission is to investigate the cause of these disappearances. This has been. Hang on. Sorry, my memory is just. My short term memory is not happening right now. What did Brad say our mission was? Because she's trying to stay consistent, even if he was lying.
To find the cause of the disappearances.
Brad
And
said that our mission was to kill Miss Misto.
Okay.
Okay. Our mission is to investigate the cause of. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you see.
Okay. Our mission was to investigate the cause of these disappearances and cause them to stop. And it seems that the only way for us to complete our mission is to kill you. If what the Lady Kikomura says is to be believed, which I am assuming it is, and she'll look over at her, you'll come back anyway. Is that correct?
Kikimura has like a smile on her face still, on her little pig snout of a face. Or yeah, and again, you'll hear in your head still this whole time. I cannot be killed by the likes of you. It is not a resurrection, but a rehabilitation for me.
Okay. Do I think that if I thought at this guy the same way I can think at Allie, he could hear me, or do I have to speak out loud?
You would guess that you can communicate telepathically. You can do the thinky thoughts if you want.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Once again, this is the worst possible time for those memory lapses to kick in. Fuck. She will think at him. I understand that you probably don't feel emotions the same way we do. However, if it can be helped, I do not want to separate you from your wife. If we can resolve this in a way that does not involve destroying you, I would like to. But if not, just know that we will try our best. All I ask is that if this ends up in a fight, spare us. Do not kill us entirely.
Um. He will respond after a few seconds of radio silence. You just get like waterfalls in the background, and your fate lies in your own hands. But should nothing happen to mine, I will not eradicate yours.
Very well. Oh, fuck. She has no way to thinky thoughts at Bradley. Shit.
Billy, I need you to roll a wisdom save.
Oh, wisdom save. My hands are so sweaty. Fuck.
Oh,
12.
dude. Let something bad happen to Billy. Let it.
No, 12 is enough. But while you two are just kind of like staring at each other, Kikimora clangs on her cauldron a few times, and you jump a little bit in the air, because it's been pretty much silent in this small. Well, it's. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say small. The room that you're in is small, but then the clanging of the cauldron also echoes back deep into the cave behind the house, and she calls out rather loudly, "More drinks!"
Nothing for me,
No, thank
you.
Nope, one was enough.
She pours herself another drink. And then
So we've been sitting here for a while in silence as Billy stared at this monstrosity, right?
a couple minutes. Yeah.
Allie's gonna think at Billy. Hey. You okay, champ? Doing alright? Are you having a tough go at this?
She thinks back and she says, "We're having a silent conversation. He said that if nothing happens to his, then he won't eradicate mine. I'm assuming that means if we don't attack his wife, that he won't kill us. So I think that we've got, because the hag wasn't in the original deal. However, we can still just fight the monster and we won't die. If we lose, we won't die. I'm assuming that's what it means, and I'm not brave enough to ask for clarification.
If we fight him, she's gonna fight us. And if she fights us, Brad is gonna murder her. So, Billy, I think our options are to either sit here staring at each other for a while, or we figure out the best way to fight them, I guess. I don't know if there's any way around it. I'm starting to think that maybe there shouldn't even be a way around it.
I don't think there is. Let's just ask if we can take this outside. Because quite frankly, I don't feel like burning down a second building today.
Why? It's not ours.
I know, just property damage is a whole nother expense. And she will turn to Misko and say out loud, "Very well, then may I ask that we perhaps take this outside, as I don't want to cause any more property damage today."
All of you will hear in your heads, not out loud, a loud, low, ringing voice. Very well. And it pushes open the door. And
Yes,
steps
well,
outside.
Allie leaves.
Okay. I'm guessing the rest of you also walk out.
Oh, yeah, Brad is walking out, like, fucking drawing his sword as he's walking out, like, yes, thank you, gods. This is what is necessary.
Allie thinks that Brad, oh, shit's about to go down.
I figured, Allie. I know enough to know when we are about to fight.
Billy tried really, really hard to figure out some other way.
Be sure to be on your broom, so if something does go wrong, should I fall, you need to leave.
I'll do what I think is right.
Allie, should I fall, you need to leave.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of things that go into that. Like, if it's convenient for me to save you, I'm gonna. That's what friends do. But, like, if you're ripped in half, then there's not much I can do about that. So.
Yes, well.
She stops thinking. She knows that's the end of the conversation.
Cool. Would you guys like to roll perception checks as you step outside of this cottage?
Yep.
I would like to.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
13.
That's enough.
Ooh, 14.
19.
All right, so you'll notice that in a tight circle around the entrance of this house, I would say 30 feet tops, there are 4 trolls. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Yes, 4 trolls and 4 dire wolves, as well as Misko standing on top of the cottage.
Great.
Was the Misko
And
inside
the
an
3 of
illusion?
you- No, he stepped out first. He
Oh
was the
my
first one
God.
outside of the door.
Okay.
He stepped out first. Ellie and Brad walked out, arguing with each other. And Billy's kind of the last one out. And
Yep.
Misko's on top of the cottage, and you all hear in your head, now that we are outside, would you like to continue this discourse?
Billy,
No,
it's up
I
to
think
you.
there's only one way for this. I think there's only one way for this. Fighting stance.
Allie looks at Billy strike a fighting stance, and then she looks at the 4 trolls and dire wolves, and then she looks back at Billy, and she thinks, okay, all right, great. This is gonna be great.
Great, the wizard's suicidal now.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my god.
Can I roll a history check about trolls to see if Brad has fought them before?
Absolutely.
Cool. I'm gonna have too hard of a time not metagaming it otherwise.
Mhm.
That would
Oh.
be
I apologize. I did in fact misspeak. I read the wrong line. It is 4 ogres, not 4 trolls.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
That is way less scary, actually.
I mean, we're still outnumbered, but yeah.
I don't need to roll that history check now. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah, history's for
I was
losers.
just trying to see if I would know the shit about the fire or not. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
/ acid.
Yeah, no.
Can I thunderwave? How fucking close of a group of ogres and direwolves is it? Can I just fucking thunderwave first things first?
So I would say, because they are all here and ready, you can't just bonk them.
Fair enough. No,
you're
that's
gonna-
cool.
yeah.
I get it.
I would say you could. It's kind of like a ogre wolf order, you know. So you could probably
Yeah.
hit. How big is Thunderwave?
It's a 15-foot cone.
15-foot cone. Yeah, I'd say if you angle it right, you could hit 2 ogres and a wolf, or 2 wolves and an ogre, basically. From where you are right now, but yeah.
Yeah, let's roll initiative. Let's do this.
Yep. Let's roll initiative.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just have to grab some stat line.
Fuck.
21, 20. Okay, let's do it this way. There is.
Billy, no.
Oh no!
Yeah. Drop the fucking wizard, I guess.
Okay.
Don't
so-
worry, Brad plans to aggro many of them.
Okay, I've got a plan. A tentative plan.
You know what they say? The best laid plans of wizards and warlocks are off to get bonked by forest spirits.
The best laid plans of mice and thems. Come on, huh? Huh?
All right, I'll allow it.
Nice. Okay. Oh fuck, he's got a direct line of sight.
Oh yeah, Misko's like on top of the house. Too. I didn't draw that very well, but like you guys also just walked out of this house. So the ogres have -1 for dex. What's your dex, Billy?
+1.
Oh. Good news is you will be going before 2 of the ogres.
Oh wow, thanks.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And even more good news, Billy. You'll be going before 2 of the wolves.
Good, okay.
And also before 2 of the Miskos. Wait, 2 of the Miskos?
That's a good point. I almost forgot to roll initiative for him.
God damn it, Tim. We could have gone a couple of
Got
rounds
me.
without him rolling into it.
Go! Okay. Hmm. What do you not have? Shit. Okay. Sorry, I accidentally closed a tab. Fuck.
Oh, God. Right in front of Mr. Aykroyd, too. Come on, we're live, man. Pull it
Dan,
together.
I am so sorry.
He was in fucking Ghostbusters, Eric.
Yeah,
Jesus.
show some goddamn respect, dude.
You know who else was in Ghostbusters? Rick Moranis. So,
Just thinking about that sexy man. Ooh.
Allie, what is your
My
initiative? Sorry.
initiative? The filthiest 20 you've ever seen.
I'm sorry, initiative mob.
Oh, 3.
Okay. So, not Jay. Fuck. Brad, you are up first.
Okay, so I want to Thunderwave the 2 wolves and the ogre to my my left.
Right? Yes,
It would
to your
be my left, I think.
yeah, right on the map though.
But I am going to quicken it, so it's a bonus action.
Okie dokie.
DC 19, and that is a. Hold on, I think it's a dex, but let me check. Sorry.
Thunderwave might be gone.
Like I said, I need to check. I'm sorry. It is con and casting at level 3.
Okay. The ogre. Oh, the ogre went really well. Oh, ogre passed.
Okay.
DC 19.
Yep.
The other 2 failed. It was an 18 and a 15.
All right. Well, they get launched 10 feet and are prone, and then the damage is. So 23 damage, and then half that for the ogre, obviously.
Mm-hmm. 23. Okay.
And then with my action, to the ogre, wolf, ogre, I would Thunderwave again. Also at 3rd level.
Okay. Yeah, that'll work. Wolf will be Onyx this time. Pink will be the one you hit already. Wow, those were some bad rolls. They all failed.
Okay.
Is there a limit on size for Thunderwave?
No, there is not.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
So everybody's launched. So we have 8, 10, 16, 18 on the second one then.
18. Okay, and just to be clear, are you hitting the one that you already hit and then the wolf that you already hit and the ogre, or are you doing the next 3 over?
The next 3 over.
The next 3 over. Okay.
Yep.
And what was the damage there?
18 on the second one.
Okay. Cool. So yeah. 2 of these ogres and 3 of these wolves go whooping away. Leaving only the ogre by Brad, the ogre closer to Billy, closest to Billy, I guess, and the wolf closest to Allie. Around the circle.
Just an FYI, I had already said that I got my sword out when I was leaving, right?
You did, yes.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Yep, you're Gucci. That brings us to Allie.
Great. Allie needs to take to the skies. So I'm thinking she's going to hop on ye old flying broomstick and fly. I'm thinking straight ahead at like a 45-degree angle to get basically behind enemy lines and maybe end up about like 20 feet in the air, give or take.
Sure.
Yeah.
So kind of 20 feet out, 20 feet up?
Yeah, more or less. Something where none of the enemies can really just stand underneath her and swing, so she's out of reach, unless they can fly. But she doesn't want to be super high in the air or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm assuming hopping on the broom is probably an action, so I think that's more or less all she can do this round.
Yeah. You will take 1 attack of opportunity from the wolf.
Can I angle it to go above, instead of going straight, maybe to Allie's left, then?
Like it's close enough to you.
Oh, just because it's right there. Oh, it's the one. Okay, yeah, I see.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
that one wolf.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Wolf tries to bite at you. Bite is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that does it.
Just for funsies, I'll use the d6s you gave me. Ooh. That is. It bites at you. You take 11 damage. Because it's
Nice.
an attack of opportunity, I'm not going to make you do the strength save to be knocked prone, though.
I mean, I won't argue with you. Whether it's by the book or not, I'll take it.
It's more like lashing out at you rather than trying to drag you down or anything. So.
Sure thing. Okay, great. 11 points of damage. Allie's in the air and away from the middle of combat.
Mm-hmm. You'll probably have to go 30 feet out, by the way. 30 feet out, 20 feet.
That's fine.
I forgot that they got launched out. That's all.
Sure. As long as it maths out all right, I'm good.
Yeah. Cool. So that is that, which puts us at Oh, okay. Interesting. The door above which Misko is currently standing opens, and you see the hag with a very small cauldron in her, kind of under one arm, and she's stirring it around and just seems to be watching. But know that she's there. Next up are wolves. That is Wolf 1, which is the wolf that just attacked Allie, is going to go for Billy now.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Sorry. On Allie's turn, when she was flying away, she totally says, Billy, hop on your room and get away quick. And then she's gone.
Perfect. How far does Thunderwave knock? Tim, is it 15? Tim! Tim, you're muted! Tim!
Yes, 15.
Thank you. Cool. So the wolf that Brad knocked away on the left side, I guess would be wolf number 2 going counterclockwise. Stands up and runs over kind of to where Allie was, but a little bit wary of Brad. So kind of angling to the left, not quite in melee range of Billy or Brad. And the wolf that just bit Allie is going to run up and try and bite Billy. Billy, does a 9 hit you?
It does not.
I am legitimately surprised. Okay. Next up. Oh, you had a 7. Oofta. Yeah. The first ogres. The ogre that Brad knocked away on the far left stands up and lumbers towards Brad. He's going to make it about the same place he was. I'll try and update shit map for you guys. Meanwhile, the ogre on the left is also going to lumber towards Billy, I think. Because, you're the first target it sees.
Yeah, but what if it doesn't consider her a threat?
It's it's been called to protect and serve. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's probably.
like.
All right. Well, I tried, Aubrey.
So, like the United States military, they're going to murder the good guys.
Tim. Come
I'm sorry,
on,
Dan
man.
Aykroyd. I can't believe that I made you a part of this.
Tim, I said protect and serve, and you go with
Amazing.
military. I've never been more disappointed. Aubrey does a.
Well, here's the
5
thing.
die
At least people pretend like the military does that. Everybody knows cops don't.
Aubrey does an 11
sorry.
hit you?
It does not.
Wow. So yeah, it swings down and kind of the wolf like goes to lunge at you, and the ogre slams its club down, and like the ogre's club misses, and the wolf just kind of like lands, kind of like bonks into the club a little bit, like
Takes a point of damage. Yeah, it's cool.
I don't think it was that close.
I don't know. It was a
that far
bonk.
of a miss.
It was a bonk. 1 point of damage sounds like a bonk to me.
I'm assuming you're gonna say hi.
Yeah,
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 hi.
always.
All right, that's a 28. On the
That sounds high.
percentile.
Oh,
So,
Hmm.
no points
Okay.
of bonk damage for you. Sorry,
damn it.
but Billy survived a full round of combat.
So far.
Is it? Oh shit! No, it can't be my
No,
turn.
no, it's been exactly 4 turns. That is ogre. That brings us to Misko. Allie.
Yeah, boy.
Does an 18 hit your armor class?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't bother adding the modifier because I thought it did.
Neat.
Brad, 23 hit your armor class?
Shield, no.
Okay. So, the vines that make up Misko's arms shoot out in 2 different directions. One of them goes straight towards Brad, who just launched 5 out of the 6 creatures he tried to in different directions. And seems like it hits him, and then just kind of like it gets to Brad, and then does that cool like half of it splits one way, half of it splits the other way, and kind of buries into the ground. The other arm stretches out and grabs onto Allie.
Hacks.
You take 0 damage, but you are grappled.
Oh, that's good for me. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Broom and all currently.
Mm.
Fuck, man.
Blorp. That's his whole turn though, which brings us to Billy.
Okay, cool. She is going to quicken
Crowd
spell.
control.
Okay, crowd control. How many ogres and wolves are left?
Lots, all of them.
Yes,
All of them?
are left.
So,
There's an ogre and a wolf directly on you. There's a wolf slightly behind that one. An ogre. What's that? Ogre 2 counterclockwise. From the top left is the same place that he was. This wolf is kind of. Oh, that wolf is there. And then the 4 on the left have not moved yet. But Brad launched them all except for the one ogre on the far right. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense. So, oh geez. All right, I was gonna do something else, but Billy is gonna just take a Hail Mary and just blast it off right at the top. 5th level Thunder Wave.
In what direction?
Love it.
Brad's?
Love it.
No, in front of me. In front of like
Well-
it's a cube. So yeah, because
So Brad.
Either way, though, evocation wizard. Aren't you an evocation wizard now?
Oh, that's true. You
Yes,
could
I
not
am.
target that ogre.
Yeah,
with
you
Brad.
don't have to harm me. Like, you don't have to do anything to me at all.
Yep, and it's gonna be
You say 15
sculpt
foot
spells. Yes, it's gonna be sculpt spells. So, Brad and any of our other allies within the area. How many are there? Like, where's our paladin and our barbarian?
We didn't roll initiative for them.
They were very
Funny
slow
enough.
coming out of the house.
So they're in the doorway right behind you.
Okay, so those 2 and Brad, and how far up is Allie? I'm assuming Allie's gonna be okay. I just don't want to thunder wave her while she's grappled.
Yeah, Allie went 30 feet away and 15
Okay.
or 20 feet up. So
Okay, so Bradley and all of our allies are going to be fine, and myself, obviously, and I am going to cast Thunder Wave centered between, like, you see where me, Brad, Ogre, Wolf, Ogre are? Right in the center of that.
Oh, okay. Yes. So you'll be hitting those 4.
And yes, and I need all of them to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Ogre that didn't get launched will be pink. Ooh. What's the spell save? What's the DC, Aubrey?
14.
14.
14.
Okay. Both ogres fail. One wolf succeeds.
Okay, so all of them, so the ones that fail are gonna take.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, that's shitty damage. 21.
Okay.
That's shit damage. And then have that for the one that saved, but all of them are once again pushed back.
For Thunderwave? Did you
Yes.
say? Okay, cool. So the one wolf that is on you is the one that's saved. So it does not get pushed back. And you said it was 21 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So 10 if it's saved.
Saved. Yeah. The wolf that did get launched, ragdolls. It is gone. Both of the ogres do look very actually this is but both of them look very upset at one of them now being launched twice and being very hurt. All of the ogres except the one right on Brad look very upset at being thrown around. This is not a normal day for them.
Okay, and then quicken spell to cast Blur on myself.
Okay.
So
does,
any creature who attacks me has disadvantage on attack rolls.
Here we go, Billy. Here we go. Here we go, Billy. Here we go.
Fuck off, Eric. I read the rules this time.
Okay. You're allowed to do that, you know. Does casting spells cause attacks of opportunity? I don't remember.
No, it
No,
does
it doesn't.
not. Not
Does
in
not.
5e.
Cool.
Attacks of opportunity only count if you exit a creature's space or pass through it.
That is what I thought, but I figured I'd ask just in case. Cool. Yes. There is one wolf on you right now, Billy, and then that's pretty much the only monster on you, aside from Misko's directly above you. That's not great for you. But that is ogre number 2. So the ogre on Brad is now going to attack. I'm assuming he's missing because of shield, but 17 ain't gonna hit.
Yeah, that's a big old miss, bud.
Yeah, no. I know. The second ogre that you launched with your second thunder wave is going to stand up and waddle his way back over. And he will have just enough to also get on you, Brad. But again, like, yeah, 2 on the die ain't gonna do shit against you. But there is now 2 ogres on you, so be aware of that. The 2 wolves that you launched with the first one stand up. and one of them is going to run. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say run around the cottage, but it is built into a cliff face. That's not gonna work. So it's just gonna run and try and cut you guys off from like the door, kind of. It's not doing a great job, but it is a direwolf, so there's kind of a direwolf between you and the door. It's also injured. And the other one that you sent flying is going to circle its way all the way around to kind of fill up the spot of the one that died earlier. And your two allies who were still inside the house when this combat started make their way out now and go like, Mon Dieu, what is everything? Kind of like looking at you like we're fighting all of this.
Kill it all! Everything you see!
Merde. And Garrett walks out and is like, yes, that's how this goes. All right. Billy, you are hurt, correct?
I am not hurt.
You're not. Oh. Well.
Yes.
Perfect.
Well.
In that case, Garrett gets to attack. I was gonna say he's gonna use Cure Wounds on you, but fuck you, I guess. Floria attacks twice on the wolf that kind of was blocking the door. 9 puts. It's pretty close. Gets a good hit on it. Oh, that's actually going to be 11 with the rage. And you see that her little nubby horns on top of her minotaur head like grow out into like gore horns. And she just slams into this thing. And as she's like trying to wrench her glaive free from the wolf's like thick fur, Garrett just comes in and does a couple quick stabby stabs. Yeah, I rolled a 19 and a crit on that, so that wolf's down. There's no longer a wolf behind you.
Big dead.
Big fucking dead. And it's Brad's turn.
All right, friends. I'm going to quicken a 6th level hold monster, so it'll be both the ogres in front of me. DC
Okay.
19. Wisdom.
Okay, that ain't great for them. Oh! I had a 19 on one of the dice, but -2 wisdom doesn't exactly.
All right. Well, Snicker Snack on the first one then, an automatic crit. If I hit, which they don't get to add their dex to the bonus, so the first one is a 17.
Yeah. I don't know if you can miss these guys.
Okay, well, I will roll damage on the first one to see if it kills him, and then we'll go from there.
Mm-hmm.
Rootin', tootin', scootin', looking for my dice. Gotta roll them all and do a bunch of fucking damage. So we have 17 plus. What the fuck? 24 times 2 is 48 on the first one.
That is exactly the amount of HP he had left.
All right, Snicker Snack, his head goes from his shoulders. The second attack is a 15.
15 will still hit.
All right, automatic crit. Jesus Christ. I've broken D&D, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a good feeling, isn't it?
Bless you and your game breaking shit.
27 times 2 is what? 54?
Okay. Yeah. Yup. That'll kill that one as well.
All right. Brad will separate the heads of 2 ogres from their shoulders in the time of about 6 seconds. And
Wink.
also, my armor class is incredibly high at this moment. And I have more shields. Thank you.
Okay.
Snicker snack.
Say your full turn.
Yep.
Cool.
I killed 2 ogres, Eric. What do you mean is that your full turn, Fred?
I mean, is that your full fucking turn? Jesus, learn to hear. Allie, you are currently grappled.
Yeah. That's great.
Well, it ain't great, but
No, it's awesome. I love it. So yeah, great, good. Being grappled in this edition, is that just I can't move? Like my speed is just 0? Is that all it does?
Correct.
Okay,
Yep.
great.
You can still cast spells.
Great. Yeah, then I think what I'm gonna do is
They cannot have a somatic implement, so if they involve your hands, you can't do it, though. I should mention.
That's a good clause. In that case, because I think most of my spells do require somatic components, or at least most of the good ones. I guess I could just shoot him, right? Yeah. Let's see. So I think actually, how many enemies are left on the ground? Because I'm just grabbed in the sky. If I can help pick off some of the minions and free up my allies to really deal damage to this guy, then that's like freeing myself. So, what's actually left on the ground at this point?
So on the ground, there are 2 ogres approximately 15 and 20 feet from Billy that she just launched away. There is a wolf right next to her. And
Oh, what am I thinking? It doesn't even matter. I forget that Eldritch Blast is actually a spell and not just an attack I can do. Yeah, then, man, I don't really know.
does Eldritch Blast need
Try an acrobatics or a athletics to get out, then.
It's, I guess. Yeah, Allie will backflip out of the tentacles, I suppose. She'll give it a ye old shot. With a 21.
Okay.
Hey.
And I believe that is against a strength check.
Strength athletics.
Strength athletics.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. He rolled real fucking bad. So you are able to backflip out of your this tentacle grasp.
Yeah, she backflips and she's now standing on the broom like a surfboard. But I think that's all she can do this round.
I believe so. But
Go ahead, grab me again. I dare you. She says out loud.
Okay. What do I have 15 minus? The fuck is your... The fuck? Okay, that's weird. Sorry, I just have a really weird note on my... Okay. From the doorway, as you're backflipping away, Allie.
Uh-huh.
All of you can hear this, but it's when she's backflipping away. The hag behind you seems to be kind of singing, though it's a very croaky song. It seems to carry through this glade. For a charm of powerful trouble. And fog begins pouring out of her little handheld cauldron and filling up. It's only about 2, maybe 3 feet high right now. So Billy and Bradley, you're kind of thigh high in fog. It's not like obstructing your vision or anything. But you hear her say that, and this fog just kind of tumbles out of the cauldron, and then Allie, you say, "Try and catch me again" or something. Was that it?
Yeah, grab me again, I dare
Grab
you.
me again. Yeah. You see her reach into her cauldron, and she pulls out what looks like a handful of worms. And like just shovels them down her gullet.
Thanks for the sound effect. Yep. Mhm.
She spits out this glob at you.
Rude.
Dirty 20 to hit you.
No, that completely misses.
All right.
Yeah,
So you
I'm kidding.
take
Yeah.
13 necrotic damage.
Good, love that.
Mm-hmm. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. DC 17, please.
Wisdom 13 on the die plus 5. I believe that kicks me to an 18, sir.
18. All right. That will save. So you get hit with this disgusting fucking glob of chewed up worm meat. And Kikimora is just smiling, her big wide smile. You can see there's still like worm juice dripping down her chin. She looks disgusting and kind of terrifying. Her eyes look like glassed over almost, as though possessed. Yeah.
I hope it tasted good, because it's going to be your last goddamn meal. Bradley, get her.
The wolf who had circled around is going to make a lunge at Brad. Brad, is your AC dumb high?
Oh yeah, it's dumb fucking high.
The wolf actually dashes past you, and you will get an attack of opportunity if you would use your
That-
reaction.
Oh, you're trying to get me to use my shield? Fuck it, I'm doing it. I don't give a fuck.
I am not trying to. I rolled a nat 1, and I'm giving you an opportunity to.
That's hilarious.
22.
Oh, that'll hit this wolf, yeah. Definitely.
All right. That will be 16 points. 7 of it is electric.
Another head adds to your collection. As the rest of this wolf's body goes tumbling past. Okay, wolf down. Wolf down. This ogre's down. Bring those to those ogres. Oh, and that wolf. Perfect. Okay, so the 3 enemies that well, the 2 ogres that Billy launched and the wolf that Billy didn't quite launch. The 2 ogres get up and lumber their way. Actually, one of them is going to lumber their way back to Billy. The other one is going to pull out this tree stump from the ground and just huck it at Brad. Oh god.
24 AC.
Well, unfortunately for you, I rolled a 9. So get fucked, idiot.
Don't forget, anything attacking Billy has disadvantage because of blur.
That is a good point that I forgot. So, well, is that concentration? I do need to know.
Yes, it is.
Cool. Really? Okay. Oh, fuck. Does a 7 hit you?
It does not.
I'm sorry.
Get fucked, idiot.
I misread that. Does an 8 hit you?
It does not get fucked, idiot.
Okay. I thought it was a 2. It was a 3. Slightly better. So the wolf bites at you and ends up with like misty, frothy mouth. And what the fuck? You've never seen a wolf look so fucking confused. Come on, dude. Does a 10 hit you?
No.
Alright.
The satisfaction of me being able to
time
say,
to
no, you
stop."
didn't hit me.
Alright. So this ogre and this wolf both miss you because fuck me, I guess. And Misko gets to move. And he oh, hold on 1 second. Sorry. Where is the there? Okay. Perfect.
Allie flails her arms. Like, come at me, bro.
What? Yeah, you. What? Before Misko is able to act from on top of his roof, the hag utters more words. Like a hell broth, boil and bubble. Allie and Brad, please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I don't wanna.
I'm sorry, Billy and Brad. Allie,
Oh.
you are up in the air.
Yeah.
Con save?
Yep.
10.
22.
Success?
Wait, hang on. Actually, I think I might have some kind of bonus to this because of the order and vessel. No, I don't. Never mind. It's on a different thing.
Cool.
10.
The fog around your feet turns black like thunder clouds. And it almost looks like tiny little arcs of lightning is going through it, but there's no thunder, there's no noise. It's just, and the lightning flashing through it is not so much a light, but a lack of light. Oh, Big Lady and Garrett aren't immune. Thank you for reminding me.
Just trying to keep everyone on the level, man.
9, 10.
We worked really hard for these cohorts. I'd hate to forget about them.
So Billy, you will take 26 damage.
Jesus. Okay.
You will also notice that the wolf in front of you, like crumples at the same time.
Okay. Shit.
Big Lady fails. Or wait, does Big Lady get advantage while she's raging?
Yeah.
On con? I
Yeah,
thought it
on
was-
con saves? Yeah, it's, I'm pretty sure.
No, it's
Barbarians?
strength. Strength.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. I thought the same thing. I thought it was strength and con. Yep, nope. Damn. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to double check that. Oh, and advantage on
Eric,
dex
is that a
saves.
spell that she did to us?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
If it's charm, I'm immune to the because of the mortar and pestle.
It is necrotic damage.
God damn it. Okay.
Garrett will save though.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Rooting
So
for him.
Garrett's feeling pretty good. She still takes half damage, I think. Or maybe that's a different barbarian type. Oh yeah, hers is just bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. So she takes 26 damage as well. But it hurts Big Lady a lot less than it hurts Billy. And okay, yeah, that's all of that. Then it's Misko's turn. He is going to try and re-grab Allie and
Come at me,
also
bro.
grab Billy.
No, not Billy, just me. You'll need both attacks on me. Just take a swing. Take 2.
First
You big
attack
lug.
On Allie, it's a 24.
Yeah.
You're grappled. On
Okay.
Billy, it is a low 12.
Nope.
You're not grappled.
Question.
Yes.
Do I have to make a concentration check on Blur since I took damage?
Ooh, you should. You're right.
Yes, you
Yep.
do.
I always forget about that.
Okay.
Yep. It's 10 or half the damage you took.
Okay. So, please.
Concentration
Nope.
is the one thing I always forget about. Did you fail?
I lose it.
Okay.
Yeah, I failed. I got
I
it.
hate concentration.
What? Do I add anything to concentration? Or is it just a straight roll?
Yeah.
Constitution,
Constitution.
saving throw.
Well, I have a +0 to Constitution, so 8.
Womp womp.
Okay.
Okay.
Shit.
So I rolled both at the same time. So I'm just gonna re-roll. Sound fair?
There.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fair.
It's even worse. You are still not grappled.
Okay.
So with triple advantage, the best was like a 14. So Billy does not quite get grappled. This this arm that had shot out towards Brad kind of like whips around to you. But he like tries to avoid everyone else between you, so it just kind of like flails up and then slaps down on the other side of you. Sorry, excuse me. And the wolf is dead. I think that brings us back around to Brad.
Billy
I would
didn't go
like-
this turn.
Oh yeah, Billy has a turn.
I
Oh, and our friends. You didn't do our friends either.
You are correct. I skipped half of that initiative, in fact. Because I didn't have it written down on my card for some reason. Very, very, very sorry there. Yes, Billy, you are up next.
Okay.
These ogres are dead. These wolves are dead.
Alright. Shit.
These wolves are dead. All the wolves are
Okay,
dead.
so I'm... Alright, so I am going to use my bonus action to convert a... Yeah, alright, I'll do that. I'll convert a second level spell slot into 2 sorcery points using a bonus action.
Okay.
So I get those back. And then for my regular action, I am going to cast... I was paying attention to what was going on in combat. I didn't even think about what I was going to do this turn. I'll cast... Alright, can I get another... I know that Brad got rid of 2 of the ogres. So what are the... And one of the wolves.
We have
so
2
what's
ogres left. There are no wolves. 2 ogres left. That's it.
One of them is
All right,
on you.
noted.
The other one you launched away with a thunder wave. Well, Brad launched it away with a thunder wave. It stomped back to where it was. You launched it away with a thunder wave, and it stomped back to where it was, and threw a javelin.
How close? How close are they to each other?
I would say 20 feet. No, those 2 would be 15.
Okay, cool. So that's gonna be a vitriolic sphere centered on them.
Owie.
To get both of them, please. And they need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex saves are not great for him. I rolled 2 10s, which is bizarre. So
DC
does a
14?
9 save?
Nope.
Okay.
So they take
Spooky.
26 acid damage. And then they take half that at the end of their next turn. So 26 now, 13 at the end of their next turn, and I regain 6 hit points because of the Order and Pestle.
Ooh,
And that is the end of my turn.
some
Well,
cool shit.
One of them is not going to take extra damage next turn.
Here we
Okay.
go, Billy. Here we go.
Because he is very dead. And so that brings us back around to Brad. Yes?
No, our
your allies.
friends.
Your allies. Yep. I remembered right as I said it. Jesus Christ. It's been a long day. Big Lady is going to actually charge down the ogre on Billy, sorry. Ugh, it's been a long day. And attempt to gore it with her new horns. Yeah. And she does so. Holy shit. The fuck is that? D8. Okay. Fucking Christ. Did you guys know barbarians are fucking dumb?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. No. It's a 15 damage as a bonus action?
Got him.
Yeah,
Fuck.
light it up.
46.
Straight to the gore hole. Let's go.
So, Billy, you throw this vitriolic sphere, and you hear this kind of like stomping behind you, and then the one ogre that looked like it was about to try and beat the shit out of you, gets run through with Floria's new horns, and she just like one of her horns is through its skull, one of its horns is through where you'd guess its heart is, and then she just like shoves it off from the impalement and like looks down at you. You're right. I don't know what that voice was. You're all right.
I'm pretty good for now. Thank you. I mean, I'm at. Yeah, I mean,
And
I'm
she
bloody.
turns back to the she turns towards Misko and the hag and kind of stomps off back towards them, but she's not going to have enough movement to do that. Meanwhile, Garrett is going to try and position himself between kind of
I mean, I
between...
think Garrett would be healing Billy first and foremost. That's his
yeah.
main objective. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
if we're going by like standard what we've been doing, what he's paid for.
Yeah.
Please, sir, may I have some hit points?
Yeah, I was gonna say position himself between Billy and the hag. But yes, he will also drop you a you're bloodied?
I'm at 22 out of 42.
Okay. He'll drop you a 2nd level cure wounds.
Okay, cool.
For now, and we'll see if that's good enough, and if not, he'll try and toss you some more. So that's 2d8 plus his mod. I rolled a 1 and a 5, so 6. And his wisdom mod is 3. So that is 9 HP.
Cool. Thank you.
So he throws you this healing spell and then looks a little alarmed at how hurt you still look. And kind of like tries to push you, but like behind him.
Okay. She'll go a little bit behind him, but she will also say, she'll also just kind of like get a little close to him and just kind of say, like, this isn't the only one. She's not the only one with hag magic.
But if I can... I mean, she's not the only one attacking you.
I know.
He hoists up
She's the
his
only one
shield a
who's
little
hit
bit. Yeah, fair. He hoists up his shield a little bit to really get between you and Misko. And now, after much ado, it is Bradley's turn.
I would like to lunge at the hag.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know, my battle master maneuver.
Yeah, no, go for it. I'd love to see it.
21.
Yeah, perfect. That will hit her.
All right. That will be for... That will be for 21 damage.
Okay. You hit
All right,
her.
backswing.
Well.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, you hit her, and you pierce into her, and blood is drawn. It's thick and tarry, but blood is drawn. It starts to drip from your weapon, and she explodes. Roll me a perception check, please.
All right. Why am I always so fucking bad at these? That is a 5.
She's fucking gone, dude. Like, maybe she's weak to being stabbed?
I think Brad would probably assume lightning because that's what his sword does.
Could be. Allie, does a 31 hit you while
Holy
you're
fuck.
grappled?
It's weird. No, it doesn't.
So, Allie, on the back of your broom, you feel a hearty front wind, I guess, pulling you back. And then you feel just iron sharp claws digging into you.
You know what? Can you, real quick, just roll that at disadvantage if I want to use Entropic Ward as a reaction? Just to see if it misses by chance.
Can you use that while you can't use
Can't use reactions while grappled?
I don't know. That is actually something. Grappled 5e. Grappled 5e, please.
You can't use somatic spells. If it's not somatic, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so. It's not a spell, it's an ability.
Yeah. All right. I'll roll it at disadvantage.
You'll probably still hit. I just wanted to figure it's just a little bit in my favor.
No, yeah, for sure. I just wasn't certain if.
Yeah.
Ooh, 14.
Really? Total? Okay, you miss.
I rolled a 2.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that to work out. It's just kind of a crapshoot.
Yeah. Okay. So instead, sorry, you still feel that kind of weight on the back of your broom, and these claws kind of graze you, but it seems like they had to dig through a lot of these vines that are currently restricting you. Oh, actually, do you get advantage on grappled targets?
Not with spells.
It's a physical
With
attack.
dexterity or strength. Yeah, you do.
So,
But I don't think that this is the same. You know what I mean? Like, maybe. I don't know.
It's a melee
weird
weapon
sort of
attack.
situation. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
Then, yeah, I'm cool saying that my use of this just negates advantage, and I'm good with going with just taking the hit then.
Okay.
Yeah.
fair enough.
We'll call it even.
Yeah. Grappled is not a thing I deal with a whole lot.
Grappled sucks. It's too confusing and it sucks. So once they rip through the vines and tear into my flesh, dealing me...
Yeah, sorry. Where are you? There you are. Plus 12, 14, 16, 19 damage.
19. Okay. We're still going. Still kicking.
So, yes, it doesn't claw through you, and then it very much does claw through you. Kind of getting a nice tear out of your side. As blood is drawn.
Ellie just yells, I didn't even do anything yet! They're literally killing everyone down there! I just flew up into the sky! What did I do?
The hag chuckles into your ear. Sorry, dearie, but you're the easiest way out.
Nothing personal, kid.
I can't believe I missed it. Oh my god. Nothing personnel, kid.
Oh, shit.
Brad, you are still standing 7 feet ish under Miskovalnais.
Mm-hmm.
You have stabbed once with your lunge.
Can I stab him again? Or no?
I'd say you can attempt to stab him. Yeah.
Alright, fuck it. How does a nat 20
Ooh.
do for me? Is that like is that a
Yes!
good thing? Do you think that
Yes!
nat 20s are like a thing that are like positive in this game, or like is that a bad thing? I'm confused. I've never played D&D before, and I don't know what a 20 on my die means. What does a 20 mean, Eric? Tell me. Tell me.
I mean, do you want to know what a 20 means?
No, I'm just
Tune in
being a
next
fucking
week.
douchebag. All right, so friends, that will be 36 points of damage. 16 of them being lightning.
36, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Yes.
Which,
yes.
by the way, is a super low crit for me.
I was gonna say. Yeah, you. I mean, you do kind of like stab into his leg vines. Yeah, that'll teach you, Buster. And the deer skull kind of tilts downwards to be focused towards you.
Where you should be focused.
Now I do want to ask, it is 11. Do we want to...
I want to finish this. I don't know about you guys, but I want to
I-
fucking finish this.
I can't take this much adrenaline coursing through my system for a full week. Please, we have to finish this.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in. So, okay. You weren't even gonna wait for me. That's fine. Yeah, cool. Okay, that's.
I heard you say I'm
I'll
in.
just fuck
What?
off.
You always
I'll
talk
just.
about how you don't have a life outside of this, and then when he finally acknowledges it, you've got something to fucking say about it?
Yeah, well,
Fucking moldy basement over here trying to fucking shit on us for wanting to keep going with the game and shit. I don't even
Stop talking about my
understand.
moldy basement. All
I
right?
was gonna
Dan
want to
Aykroyd
put
is so
22
disappointed.
Critically Accursed plays Heavy Rain tonight.
You know what? I'm grappled in the sky getting murdered. I don't even need to be here for this. Goodbye, guys. See ya, fuckers.
I mean, you're not wrong. Where do I have my initiative order? Oh, it's Billy next. No, Allie next, right?
After Brad, yeah.
Allie, you are grappled and stabbed and getting hitchhiked.
Allie just like turns her head a little bit and she says, I'm no one's easy way out. When Brad cuts off your head, tell him I said hello. And she dimensions doors away, 500 feet, back towards town. Verbal only. Poof.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Holy shit.
Give me 1 second.
I love that so fucking much. Holy shit. Because you know Brad's gonna cut her fucking head off.
Yeah,
And
I fucking,
so, like,
we all know it.
Okay. um that was on Brad's turn. Fuck. Okay. I had to double check if you could bring the broom along with you, which you can.
That's good.
And then I had to double check if she could counterspell you. But
She
she's
could.
already used her reaction.
Get fucked.
So
Be a nerd. Gone.
you're nobody's way out. Except your own, I guess,
Yep,
which is
yep. Make my own goddamn rules.
kind of
Waste your
crazy.
time grappling me. Should have been fighting Bradley. But no, attack me. What am I going to do? Shoot you a couple of times? I don't even do that much damage. Fucking
Well, she-
losers. I'm going back
she
to the
was-
inn.
Allie, as you demand for your
Oh my god, dude!
down, roll me a quick perception check.
Did you say for me to roll you a perception check?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I was too busy shit talking.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
Well, no, it's very valid shit talking.
Yeah.
24.
24. You notice it's really bright out for how late at night it is.
That's weird.
And you look up to the stars and realize there's a whole bunch of fairy fires out here. Will-o-wisps, probably. Just a whole bunch. Just fuck tons.
Like
Lighting
near the
up
town? Or just in the overall sky?
Well, you teleported 500 feet towards town,
Yeah.
but you were about a quarter mile off the road to get to the hag's house to begin with, as you followed the fairy fire. Sorry,
Right.
will-o-wisps. So, just like sitting up in the tree branches, kind
Oh,
of blending in with the stars, but much, much brighter and much, much closer.
okay. We'll just mind our own business.
Yeah. So safety not yet guaranteed, but much more safety than where you were at. Just wanted to set that scene for you.
Nice. We'll sneak through the woods for a while. That's cool.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, please, Billy, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay. Yes? Oh shit, it's my turn. Fuck, never mind. Okay, I know what's happening now. Sorry. Alright, I am going to...
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I had you mixed up with Allie on my initiative sheet. That's a
It's
big my
okay.
bad. It's not your turn yet.
Alright. Okay.
It is, in fact, the hag's turn. Who begins to fall immediately is kind of grabbed by the vines that were holding Allie. She kind of like reaches out to them. They grab her arm. She's kind of hanging there by one arm. It says, you are a very rambunctious group, aren't you?
Billy, that one is yours. I'll take
That's
the
the Magnes
vine,
brand, baby.
motherfucker.
Noted, Brad.
Well, as she hangs here suspended in the air by these branches, she reaches over, excuse me, grabs some more stuff out of her cauldron. Seems to throw some stuff in the air. And again, throws the rest in her mouth and starts chewing on it. She spits directly at Bradley. Brad does a 7 hit your armor class.
No, it doesn't.
Brad, does a 22 hit your armor class?
No, it doesn't.
Holy fucking shit. Okay. So,
You gotta remember I upped my charisma so I can do the fucking bard thing more.
I know you did. That doesn't make you less of a piece of shit. Actually, did you get that off this turn?
Yeah, when I attacked the fucking bitch-ass viney guy.
Bitch ass.
Oh, okay.
My armor class is 25, thank you.
Fucking
Yeah.
good God.
So this glob, of
I also have a shield, so if you want me to cast that, we'll make it 30, just to call it even.
Sure, why not? Throw that level 1 spell slot, you busted ass bitch. So
I gotta save it in case I got a counter spell.
so she spits this gross glob of goo at you and misses. These like it's almost like arrowheads kind of rain down on you, and it's just bing 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 bing. So that's weird. Like, and yeah, that's her turn. Billy, what was your initiative again?
7.
7. All right, so that makes it Misko's turn. He lowers her to the ground, which will be one of his attacks. And the other attack is not going to be a grapple attack against Billy. It's going to be a slam attack against Billy.
Cool.
Whoa, what the fuck? Fuck you, you were staring at me.
Yeah, he is still staring at you and just absolutely tries to rock Billy's shit, knowing it's going to fuck with you.
Bitch ass motherfucker.
That's a 21 to hit you, Billy?
Yep.
Cool. It's 11, 17 bludgeoning damage.
And Billy's still up.
Okay.
She should be.
Yep,
she
she's
did
still
just
up.
get 9 heals. But in a similar motion to how he's been grabbing people and pretty much just restraining them, he moves towards Billy. He gets to like the shield that Garrett has in front of him, and it just kind of like hopscotches over and slams straight into Billy's chest. This is not a grabbing vine. This is like getting punched in the chest. For whatever 18 damage is to Billy.
And she's down.
It was only the
18
one
extra?
damage.
No, yeah,
No,
it was just the same
only
one
the
hit.
one
Yeah, he's just describing it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
sorry,
it's
sorry,
18
sorry.
damage total, not the.
Yeah, it's not 36. So it probably feels like getting hit by a lineman.
Okay.
Which ain't great. But it also doesn't feel like it's trying to grab you. It's just this straight up punch. Just bop.
You're driving down the street at about 35 miles an hour and you tackle a fire hydrant. That's what you just did.
Okay.
Yeah. And then from the ground, after dear sweet dad hit you, you hear the hag say in this loud carrying voice, "Thou shalt get thine recompense. You shall fulfill the prophecy hence."
I'm sorry, what?
She's gonna yell that out loud. What?
I need wisdom saves from Brad, from Billy, from Big Lady, and from Garrett.
What kind of wisdom save?
Wisdom save?
Well, it's important to know specifically what kind of spell, if it is a spell or spell-like ability.
It is not a spell. It is a spell-like ability. It is enchantment.
All right.
Does that count as being charmed?
It sure might.
It very much.
What is it trying to do?
Yes.
Because it's probably, it's a charm spell. Thank
It
you.
is. Yep. Sure.
Billy's immune
Mm.
because of the pestle, the mortar and pestle.
16.
16 fails.
Oh, shit.
Garrett passes. I believe he is also immune. As an elf.
If he's a paladin, then yeah.
Okay. Big lady.
Oh, if he's a paladin, he adds to my score at this level. We'd be a 17 if he's close to me.
17 still fails.
Or no, I have 16. It would be an 18. Sorry.
$18 might pass. Wait, oh, okay. He is, I believe he is a paladin, yeah. His character sheet was on a different phone, conveniently enough. No, he was GGGGGGGG. So,
I remember him smiting, so like I'm almost positive he was paladin.
Gain your charisma mod as a bonus 2 saves. Yep.
Yep.
Does he have a charisma mod? Yep, +3.
Oh, even better. So that makes it a 19.
Yeah, a 19 does pass. So yeah, that's very lucky for you guys. Yeah.
The one time I roll under 10.
Dude, that was a geese spell too.
Oh
You
no shit!
Fucked.
Thank God we're paying Garrett.
It's
What is geese
command,
again?
but
Please
if you
remind me.
don't do it, you take 5d10 psychic damage.
Yeah, you just walk until you are not done walking. Like, it is just annihilation. It's the worst thing that could possibly happen to a PC. It's so bad.
It's not
Maybe
quite
imprisonment
walk.
is bad.
It's for this one it's kill a child.
Jesus.
Allie applies.
Jesus.
Yeah. So
Oh. Garrett's gonna get a bonus this time. We're gonna pay Garrett a bonus. And Brad doesn't usually do that.
Yeah. So, Brad, you hear this voice in your head going, "Hey, you know, it'd be really cool. You should just beat the shit out of that elf that ran away. Can't just run away from a fight, bitch ass." Then you go, "Wait, that's Allie." And kind of like shake it off, and you see Garrett like looking at you like, "The fuck's wrong with you?" Like, are you good, dude? And
No, Garrett. Never. Never am I good, but well enough to fight.
He kind of shrugs. Billy, it is your turn.
Okay, cool. Oh, jeez. Okay, so quicken spell once again, using those sorcery points I got back to cast Blur on myself as a bonus action, simply because that served me well in earlier rounds. And then I am going to cast
What level is Blur?
What level is what?
Blur?
Blur is 2nd level.
Okay.
And then she is going to cast. She'll cast a Snowball Swarm at the 4th level on Misko.
Okay.
Or actually, no, on the hag.
Okay.
And I need the hag to make a dex check. Fuck! Never mind. Keep going. Never mind.
Oh, she fails.
Oh, shit. Okay, so... Sorry, I panicked. Alright. That's 21 cold damage.
Mm.
And, yeah, just the cold damage.
Cool.
I said fuck because I forgot about the fucking counter spells.
Yeah. You don't feel very blurry,
okay.
but you do feel very like you just beat the shit out of this hag with snowballs. So
Okay, also she's gonna flip the double bird at her. Just
you flip the double bird at her, and she pulls a tiny little bird out of her pocket that seems to be struggling, and crushes it in her hand and kind of throws feathers at you.
she pats her pocket to make sure the squirrel is still there, and she remembers why she's here in the first place and not like this old woman.
Okay. That brings us to top of the round again, which is
All right,
Brad.
my bonus action will be spent to gain 2 sorcery points, and I will spend a level 2 spell to do that.
Okay.
And I will then attack Misko twice.
Okay.
The first one maybe doesn't hit, actually. A rare badly miss for 15.
15
Yeah.
misses.
All right. Rare Bradley miss. The second one is a dirty 20.
Will hit. Yes.
All right. That will be for 7 lightning and 15 slashing.
22 total.
Yep.
You slash into this treant, I guess. And yeah, get some solid damage on him. Allie,
Yeah.
are you just booking it?
Yeah, she's gonna creep off through the woods.
Okie dokie. As Allie makes her way out of this fight, this hag, fuck's her name? Where the fuck did I write this? Where the fuck? What the fuck? There, Kikimora. You hear her chuckling loudly, and says, "You are all quite interesting. I think we'll end up playing again sometime, don't you, child of Baba Yaga?"
I'm not her child.
You're more like her than you seem to think. She clangs on her cauldron a few times. with her fist. Dong, dong, dong. And you see some figures kind of wading out of the forest from between the fog. It's 1d4. Hmm. 4 trolls start making their way out of the forest, and she starts running away.
The hag does?
Yep. And Misko looks down at the two of you who have been attacking him, and in a loud, booming voice, inside of your head, you hear, "You should run. These are murderous." And he begins to kind of almost melt into, like, kind of ivy on the wall of this cliff.
Brad will quickly reply with, "So am I."
Kill them if you must. They are unimportant.
You are unimportant.
You'll not get a reply from that, but from him at least. Floria and Garrett, the two of them being one person, as I am. Garrett's kind of like, "I don't think this is the best time to fight, at least not here. We should get back to town and try and rest, sir."
We're going to leave, Garrett.
Uh,
But no, this thing cannot stand.
Another day, sir. And he'll start running towards the road, which will also be conveniently towards Allie. He will
I
slap
will.
Billy quick.
I'm gonna throw him over my fucking broom. Like, fuck this
Okay.
guy. You're not running, you asshole. Get on the broom, you motherfucker.
You're barely faster than him. But
What does he slap Billy with? Sorry.
Cure Wound.
How much?
It'll be 3rd level this time. 9 plus 1. So, 10 and what's his wisdom? 12 healing.
Okay.
And Floria is going to pick you up, Billy.
Okay. Billy does not resist.
And
She's
start
limp.
running. That's fair. Yeah, she'll also throw you over her shoulder and begin running. You notice that her horns shrink back down into the little nublets that they normally are. And she looks a little bit less punchy than normal. But yeah, you guys begin to dead sprint away. These trolls don't look particularly aggressive towards you. They look almost more confused. But as soon as you start to run, you definitely hear like screeching and like it sounds like they started to like tear apart the building. Like they're not going to go after you, but they're going to destroy this area.
Perfect.
Hey, it wasn't us that caused the property damage this time.
Yeah, you guys also didn't explore that area. I'm sure no children will be hurt. It's not too long before the sky starts to brighten for the two of you. or I guess the 4 of you running. And you'll notice the stars look very, very bright. And also, there appears to be a child walking through this forest. Also, that child is bleeding and is Allie.
Probably not bleeding that much. Maybe a lot. I am bloody.
Yeah, not a ton, but there's blood.
The stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas.
Texas.
Wow. Fucking amazing.
You guys get back to town.
Oh, wait, they found me? Wow, you guys won already? That was fast.
Not quite, Allie.
Well, yes, but actually, no.
Well, I hope that me distracting them as much as I did helped.
Allie, you absolutely helped.
Okay, that's
However,
good. Uh-huh. I mean,
they
my back's
just
falling
have to
apart.
drop on us, it would seem.
So they're still out there?
They are.
Lame.
We will murder them a different day.
I
Come
wanna
back with
kill
a
that
vengeance.
Fucking hag.
Wow.
Billy, I wish to murder all of them. And let me tell you, I was preparing for another hold monster on that Mishko guy. And let me tell you, if it stuck, it was over.
She nods.
Brad, do you want to do an insight check to try and tell how much damage you actually did to him?
Yeah,
Sure.
why not? 16.
He didn't seem all that bothered by most of the things you did.
Brett is definitely not going to let that out.
I didn't figure, but just for your own reference, maybe it's the whole you can't kill me thing. You know, like even if you destroy him, he'll come back thing that's giving you that vibe, but he didn't like try and resist any of your swings. It was just he was on a roof and one time you stabbed the roof instead of him.
Well, shit.
So just so you have that knowledge in the back of your mind. Hey, you guys survived a very tough encounter. I rolled maximum for the amount of ogres, wolves, and trolls. And I've never thought you guys were gonna die so much as I did there.
Eric, you have to know at this point, though, that if Brad is involved and with as broken as he is with all of the weapons that you have given him, almost anything is even. It doesn't matter.
Fucking. Oh my god.
And you only have yourself to blame. You only have yourself to blame. Like,
I do not have myself to blame.
No, you forced my hand on the fucking sorcerer part, right? You gave me a choice between 3 classes. You were like, hey, you get an extra level, but it has to be a sorcerer or a wizard or warlock. And I was like, oh, so I get to regain fucking sorcery points and I get to cast quicken spells at will? Yeah, I'm gonna go with sorcerer. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, I also get to do the weird darkness one where I can get night vision and cast darkness at fucking will. Okay, thanks. And then we get to the point where Brad is just exponentially broken.
Blade Bard being broken is not my fault, Tim.
Well,
You
no,
can't.
right.
Don't you put that evil on me. Do not put
I
that
won't.
evil on me.
But you didn't have to give the Blade Bard a fucking hugely magical, ridiculous MacGuffin sword. I'm just saying.
Yeah, fair. But even without it, Blade Bard still just gets 28
Oh,
AC,
yeah.
what, 5 times per combat?
I mean, yeah, like, it's still really fucking stupid. But it doesn't change the fact that the 2d8 sword, you know what I mean? Like, what?
Yeah,
what
but,
are you doing,
like,
feller?
trying to speed up combat.
Fair. Fair. Fair.
Dropping truth bombs, nice.
Yeah, I mean, do you even use a shield?
Nope.
Yeah. Dumb. I don't know.
Eric,
Let's
do
spread
you have
badass
any idea how
intelligence.
fucking broken it would be if I used the shield?
Yes.
I chose not to because it's already bad enough. I haven't taken damage in like 4 combats.
I know
All of them against bosses. Like,
Billy and Allie are almost dying in almost every combat.
I'm like,
At
hey,
least
one
one of
attack
them.
towards Billy, one attack towards Allie, 7 towards Brad. Half of those are spells. 2 of those are con saves. 2 are wisdom saves. Oops! I guess I'll just roll only 20s this time. You can't say I haven't tried to attack Brad.
so, Ricky, I killed his character, and the character that he re-rolled was named Timothus the Enchanter.
Oh,
And no
Tim.
matter what the fuck I did, I could not kill this fucking character for the life of me. Like,
That was how originally it started with. You wouldn't kill someone named Tim, would you? Absolutely, I would. You wouldn't kill Daddy Tim, would you? I need an adult.
Oh my god.
I can't believe you got out of a geese spell from a fucking hireling. Fuck off.
Brad,
Yeah.
Brad is your punishment for Brad. Fuck you, Eric.
It is your punishment.
Brad wasn't even a good character.
Dude, no, because listen, if that Gias had succeeded, I'm so fucking glad that Billy has immunity, because there's no way that she would have passed that. 5d10 damage, that's an insta-kill. Like,
It's
That's-
not an instant 5d10 damage. You could just go kill a child.
you would. The answer is no.
Allie's a child.
Jeez.
Yeah, but
you think
Garrett's a
she killed-
paladin, and that's your fault.
Yeah.
That's your
That's because I didn't want to deal with a cleric.
Got
That
him.
makes sense.
They're like, we need a healer. And I'm like, I'm not giving you a cleric. I've been down that
Fair
path.
enough.
I'm not giving you a cleric.
Should have given us
Oh,
a player.
yeah, dude. I keep telling Ricky he needs to come back so that he can be ready to cast fucking Revivify.
You don't need it.
Yeah, Bradley doesn't need it.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
right.
yeah,
One of us
exactly.
doesn't need it.
Exactly. You guys are fine.
So long as combat doesn't go beyond 5 rounds, we're good.
Yeah, gosh.
That's Bradley's limit break.
I don't think I have ever before gotten the chance to say no, that didn't hit when it comes to Billy.
Yeah, it was weird all those times that happened.
Like, I'm thinking about it. I don't think I have legitimately ever said that over the course of playing this character.
No, I've definitely rolled a 2 before. It was a minion. But I've definitely missed you once. Oh my god.
When you say minion,
Very
do you
good.
mean like some people tried to call me normal and I never had a good day since?
I mean, like, here are 2 bosses and 5 goblins. And one of the goblins went up and tried to, like, shank her in the knees. And, like, rolled a nat 1 or something and tripped over himself and tumbled into a wall and died.
Oh my god. Whew.
Oh.
Well, I feel like I accomplished a lot today. So, like, thank you guys for bearing witness to the greatness that is Alleyway. You know,
That was
it wouldn't have
good
gone so well
combat.
if I wasn't there. So,
I I love when we get major combats and it's like, oh, this only hits Allie. You're not allowed to move or talk for a round. You're like, oh, okay. This also only hits Allie. You're not allowed to think for
rinse,
4
repeat.
rounds.
That is my trend. If Billy's trend is dropping dead, my trend is being completely useless in combat, but still somehow being alive.
That dimension door was fucking sick, though.
That was
You always need an escape route. Always need something like that in your back pocket.
I was fully
the one-liner
planning
was
on
really cool too.
Yeah, I was fully planning on throwing you off of the broom and riding off into the night.
That would have been hilarious. But it's my broom. Can't have that happening.
And you were like, just because I got a Super Nintendo, it doesn't mean I don't want my normal Nintendo still, Mom.
It's my Nintendo. Billy has Super Nintendo. I have to go over to her house to play.
Yeah. I have to go over to her house to play Mortal Kombat 2. But I get to play Tank Assault. I was trying to think of any of the Nintendo games that I actually had, and it was like Mobile Assault and
No, we're a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde Nintendo household. Thank you, sir.
I just want you guys to know that I had about 3 to 4 weeks of good solid nail growth. After this, they're nubs. I was biting my nails so hard that entire time.
Oh, that's great.
I only start to get nervous when I take damage.
Oh, so never.
Hi, R2.
Cool.
Well, you know.
Combat makes me nervous in general just because, like, I don't know, because I get focused on what other people are doing and therefore don't plan my own turn, so I have to think on the fucking fly, and then I was like, wait a minute, I've got actual shit I can use for this combat. Fuck this bitch, she's not the only one who knows hag magic. Like,
Yeah. You lit it up this time. It was Billy at perhaps her finest. It was great.
Here we go, Billy. Here we go.
Yeah.
Clap, clap.
like, it was... Not being hit gassed me up, is what it was. I'm sitting there going, yeah, I'm the shit, and then I got hit once and I was like, oh damn, maybe I'm not.
Nah, dude, like, we crushed that shit. Like, there's a reason that Eric had them run away. Like, yeah, maybe I didn't do a ton of damage to that fucking vine thing, but there's a reason.
Yeah,
And we'll
they're
deal
not
with that
stupid.
later.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, 100 damage from 2 crits in a row after you fail that fucking hold monster next turn isn't gonna be good.
Yeah, loser.
Well, I mean, I specifically mean the hag and Misko aren't stupid. The rest of them are pretty dumb.
Yeah, that fucking hag. Jesus.
When
I hate
both
that.
of those ogres failed at the same time, I have
Yeah.
never been more excited ever. Like, oh my fucking god. Like, oh, I just need to hit? Okay. Deal. Brad's good at that.
You're like, oh, wisdom save. I'm like, okay, they've got a -2 to that. Oh, I can't roll above a 10? Ah.
Wow.
And you're like, well, if I can hit. And I'm like, well, their AC is 11. So I sure as
And I
hell
have a
hope you can.
+10.
Like, I said, I don't know if you can miss if you
Turns out I couldn't.
don't crit.
Turns out I couldn't.
Yeah.
Literally, if I don't roll in that one, I'm good.
Yeah. And at that point, it's you miss them. And it's like
If I
can't even
recall
punish-
correctly, I got like a 17 and a 15, so I rolled a 5 and a 7.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Critical hit.
Yeah. Oh, I think I had Blades of Steel on the NES. Yep, definitely did because it was a hockey game that none of us could fucking figure out. There was a Bo
Blades
Jackson
of Steel.
baseball?
Yes.
I think we had this too. But we also had Ken Griffey's MLB on Super Nintendo, so why would we ever play Bo Jackson baseball? Oh, we had Burger Time on Commodore. Yeah, I fully expected you guys to die going into that fight. And I did, what, 12 damage? That felt sad.
Oh boy,
I took like,
I was like
43, so I mean, you hurt me.
So that's 12.
So
I'm a big fan of the fact that that was completely left up to anybody but Brad as to whether or not we were going to fight these people, and
Yeah.
even Billy was like, okay, we probably got to fight you guys. Like, you're not cool, folks.
because she was sitting there literally like she's like her inner thoughts during that whole like encounter were literally just give me one reason, please. I don't like killing. Like, just give me one reason to not kill you, and they didn't.
No.
So
Yeah.
You could have just gone and killed all the puppet people.
We could still do that.
You're not wrong.
but we're not going to.
But
we
we
are
could.
not going to do that.
Hmm. Hmm.
It just like
I approve.
Of course you do, because it'll make the fucking hags happy and it'll piss us off.
That's an added bonus. It'll also kill the puppet people, which will make you guys happy, but not your characters.
Mm-hmm. If I got to a town that was inhabited only by sentient puppets, that shit would have been torched already. Like, oh jeez. I'm yeah.
It's not only puppet people.
All right, friends. It's late as fuck. I gotta be going.
Yeah, that's fair. Don't forget to say goodbye to Dan on your way out.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Dan.
Good night, Dan Aykroyd.
Good night, Mr. Aykroyd, because I actually respect you in your acting career.
Good night, Mr. Aykroyd. Good night, guys.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye, stream.
And good night, stream. None of my friends are online, so I'm not going to raid anyone. Matt, if you want to raid someone, that's fine. But I got to book it. So I'm outie. This was ridiculous. But I had fun. So.